Hey, what is up guys, my name is Shrivix, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to increase your FPS in Valorant and pretty much any other game and overall speed up your computer. Make sure to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and let's get into it. So the first portion of the video is going to be how to increase your FPS in the Valorant settings. There'll be a timestamp on the screen if you want to skip to how to overall speed up your computer and speed up all your games and increase your FPS in those, including Valorant. So stay if you want to see how to do it in Valorant in the settings over here. And then the second portion of the video will be how to overall speed up your computer. So now that you're in the Valorant settings, you just want to go over to video and then click on graphics quality. So for the material quality, texture quality, detail quality, you want to go medium. And for the UI quality, you can actually go low. It doesn't really matter, especially it's just the UI. It'll just help increase your FPS, so I recommend doing it. So now let's go back to the graphics settings. For anti-aliasing on MSAA2X, I think this is a good one to not completely alias your game, but also increase FPS. So Vignette and VSync, I forgot to mention those, but I usually keep those off. But you can turn VSync on if you want, if it helps your monitor. For the next setting, I would go with 4x. I think that's the best setting to increase FPS and improve clarity. I think you should turn this one on because it's just better to see stuff in the game. For the next three settings, enhanced gun skin visuals on first person, you can turn that off. Distortion, you can also turn that off, and shadows, you can turn that off. You may be wondering why you're going to turn shadows off. It'll just turn off the shadows of like your own character, but for the enemy characters it'll leave some of them on, so it's not a big disadvantage. It still helps increase your FPS and boost the quality of your gameplay. So now we can head over to the general settings in the video tab, and for the resolution, just play at the resolution and the refresh rate of your monitor. Mine is 60 Hz. For the display mode, I recommend going full screen to help your FPS be at its highest. If you have two monitors and you want to go through them, or two or three monitors, you can do windowed full screen, but for the best FPS I recommend full screen. For your monitor settings, that should be just that. So you can leave the rest of the settings. I don't really recommend changing these are already pretty good. So yeah, that's the graphics quality settings that you should change in Valorant. So the next thing you want to do is go to your file explorer and then click the C drive, and then you'll see the Riot Games folder here. Click Valorant, Live, and then you'll see these files. And Live, do search.exe, and then you'll see these two files. For both of these, what you want to do is go to Properties, Compatibility, and check Disable Full Screen Optimizations. Click Apply, OK, and then do the same for the other one. Compatibility, there we go, Disable Full Screen Optimizations, Apply, and OK. So now I'm going to move on to how to overall speed up your PC. If you do want to increase FPS in Valorant or pretty much any other game, stay tuned because this is going to be very helpful, and you'll see a lot of improvements after this. So the next thing you want to do is right click over on your taskbar, click Task Manager, and then over here click More Details, and then click Startup. Over here you'll see all the programs that are starting up with your computer. To boost FPS, you can just disable all these so these won't start up with your computer and they can help you in game. So do whatever you need to do here. So the next thing you want to do is go over to the start menu and search tips, and then you'll see tips and tricks here. So what you want to do is turn off get tips and tricks as you use Windows. This is a big thing that stops you from getting as much performance as you can. So turn this off if you already know how to use Windows, and you can also turn notifications off if you want. So next you want to hold the Windows button on your keyboard and then press R, and then you want to type in temp, so T-E-M-P, and then press OK. So these are all your unused files on your computer that have only been used once. So these are temporary and you don't really need these, so you can delete all these files from your computer to clean it up a bit. So Control A and then click delete, and then continue. And you can skip these because these ones won't work. These are the files that your computers are still using. So if we keep deleting these, we've deleted almost 276 items that were slowing down our computer. So if there's still some files here, that's fine, your computer's still using them. So what you can do again is hold the Windows button on your keyboard, press R, and this time instead of temp we want to put a percentage sign on either side, and then press OK. Here are some more temporary files, so you just want to do the same, Control A, delete, and yeah, it'll delete all these files. Look how many files that is. So continue here. It's almost 8,000 files that my computer wasn't using that we can remove from our computer. So the next thing you want to do is do a disk cleanup of your drives. So you want to go to this PC in your file explorer, and then on both of your drives, if you have 2 or if you have 1 or however many drives you have, you want to do a disk cleanup. You can click all the things you want to clean up from your computer, then you can press OK, and it'll just clean up these files and help the performance of your computer. So now that I've done it for one drive, I'm going to do it to the other as well. Just 2 things here. Shouldn't take too long, should just take a couple minutes at most, but it's worth it. Yeah, mine was pretty quick in the end, so it's worth it to do this to overall just speed up your computer. So the next thing you want to do is go to your control panel and then search up power, and you should see power options here. So you just want to click on that, and this is your power plan settings, basically how much power your computer is using. On default, most computers are on balanced, but if you have a PC, you should honestly turn it to high performance. If you have a laptop, I'd still recommend it to be on balanced, or you'll drain all your battery. So what you do is click this arrow, you can click high performance, so favors performance but may use more energy. So this will be a big boost in terms of your FPS in games and overall speed of your computer. So you want to go back to your control panel and search up advanced system settings, and then what you can do here is uncheck anything you don't need. So you can do this for best appearance and best performance, but it may make your windows look quite bland, but it definitely will help your performance in game. So you can click let Windows choose what's best for my computer, and then uncheck whatever you need to, and then click apply and click OK. My wallpaper disappeared for a second, but it's back. So the next thing you want to do is search up theme in the Windows start menu and themes and related settings. So you can go to colors over here, and what you want to do is turn off transparency effects. Will basically make everything less transparent or change the color a bit. Then what you want to do is search up storage sense in your Windows settings, and you want to turn it on. This will help your computer run better and basically help your storage. So then you want to go to privacy and click the privacy settings in your system, and you can turn some of these on and off, and also go down and go through all of these. You turn off your background apps. This is a big one. You can turn all of these apps. They're mostly unused when you're gaming as well, so you can turn these off. This will help your computer and help you in games as well. And then you can see all these sections that you can go through and uncheck whatever you want to, or turn it off. The next thing you want to do is go back to settings in the start menu. You can search up game mode. Should be in your settings, and you want to turn game mode off. If it's on, this is really slowing down your computer. What you can also do is turn off your game bar, but I've heard this can actually help your FPS in some games, as Windows does optimize your computer for the game more. So that is all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.